So the first time I fell in love, it was easy. There's some similarities in my journey between this and that. Some similarities. I was in this space, walking around. I kept walking past this one right here, and I wasn't sure. I tried a couple other things out. And then one day, I tried this out. It was better. It was better. Aesthetically. It's different. You see. Some things were short. You know, some things were short. Intentional. Careful. The flying pig. First time I had it, I fell in love with it. And both times. Yeah, T-52, number 9. I fell in love with it. And I wasn't expecting. That time or the last time. I wasn't expecting. The last time I fell in love. There's some similarities, my personal experience. I had it. I wasn't expecting for it to be that good. I seen her on campus. I seen her on campus one time. Remember? I kept going to the shop. I kept walking past. I seen it. I kept walking past it. A couple years later, I seen it here and there. I was walking past. Then I had it. I liked it. I loved it. I wasn't expecting to fall in love. But I knew I would like it. The last time I fell in love, I wasn't expecting it. I seen her a couple of times on campus. And I finally got a chance. I fell in love. I wasn't expecting that. I'm telling you a funny story. I might tell a joke or I might tell a lie. Your jokes don't be funny. Work on the jokes. Don't quit the day job. You be lying and you be choreographing your lies. Why you talking like that? Why you moving like that? You be telling lies. I might tell a joke or I might tell a lie. The last time I fell in love, I wasn't expecting. You know? It was good though. It was good though. I seen her around campus. I got a chance. The last time I fell in love. But why would I tell you her name? I'm telling you about a time. I'm telling you the time frame. It was in college. I seen her on campus. She made the trip to come see me here and there. She used to drive to come see me. The last time we talked, she showed me a picture. The last time we talked, she showed me a picture. I was like, Still got that. She wrote me a poem, but she usually don't do poetry. But she wrote me a poem. She usually don't do poetry, but when she met me, she started writing. And they say, what does she become when she's around you? She got around me, she started being a poet. You see, the first one, she was a dancer. But she was a dancer before she met me. The next one, she was a dancer. Then she started doing poetry. She stopped dancing, she started writing. There's some similarities. They both was dancers. They just dance in different ways. I wasn't expecting to fall in love with her though. And then you gotta let love go. It'll visit you again. But the next time it show up, I remember the last time it left. So the next time love show up, I know it might leave again. So, what am I supposed to do? What should I do? Why would I do? If you've been in love once, first time I fell in love with it was easy. It left though, or I left it. Actually, that's crazy. Why would you leave love? That's crazy. That's crazy. Especially your first one. The first time I had love, I left it. The next time, I wasn't, and it is crazy. The first time I had love, it was an easy love. I left it. The next time I had love, it wasn't that easy. Wasn't expecting it. And it left me. There's some similarities here. All right. We got through session 247 and 248. 247 and 248. But you never forget it, right? You never forget the first. Never forget that last. But you always remember why it didn't last. Today's Sunday, but the sun come up every day. Today's Sunday. Yeah, I don't know what that even is supposed to mean. Nobody cares. My dog died. Well, why are we comparing problems? My dog died. My dog means more to me than your cat will ever mean to you. You see it? You see I'm telling the truth? Even when I lie? Your cat might mean something to you. I don't give a fuck about your cat. You don't give a fuck about my dog. So why should I give a fuck about your cat? My dog died. I don't give a fuck about your cat. That's a weird correlation. Mighty Ducks. It's a hockey team, and I ain't know no hockey team. That's the name. The 3-eye Atlas, third eye Atlas. That is fire. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Okay. Y'all don't know. Um, and so, who put that in here? 88 Dragon Pisces. 88 Dragon Pisces. The Pisces King. If you know, you know. If you don't, I ain't about to tell you. The Pisces King. Who is that? Some figures, historical figures, did not exist, apparently. Three-Eye Atlas. So apparently, if you don't know, you don't got to see the tip of the iceberg. If you want to know more, that's on you. Okay. If y'all don't know, for the past whatever, the last time we had something come through our atmosphere, or not atmosphere, our universe, the last time something came through our universe, they gave it this big long name. It was this fucking rock. The things about this rock was the fact that it was moving so fast that they couldn't send something to go figure out exactly what it was. They was like, yo, it's a rock. And it's moving too fast for us to even like catch up to it. It's not from our galaxy, it's from another galaxy. So the question was, why is this rock moving so fast though? You see what I'm saying? If it's just floating, if it was just floating, why is it moving so fast through our galaxy? And so the question then became, wherever did it originate from? What did it originate from for this to be moving so fast? I hope that I don't want to spend too much time on that, but it was just the fact that, for example, a Big Bang, right? Of course, Big Bang, everything. What caused that rock, wherever did it originate from, to be moving that fast? Now, mind you, it came from another galaxy, and it's still going through ours so fast. What caused it to be moving that fast? It's a rock, so it can't be moving that fast of its own regard. There's no reason a rock, especially in space, it ain't got no propellers. It has no nothing is propelling it. It has no fire, no rocket. A rock. If you throw a rock right now, it will land. So, what caused this rock to be moving this fast for so long through space? It was moving so fast, we didn't have technology to even send something out there to catch it, to even anything, right? That was that. Now, currently, by our sun is a comet, what they're calling it, and they're calling it Three-Eye Atlas. They say that it's hovering near our sun. What they're waiting for it to do, they're calling it a comet right now. They're waiting for it to see if it changes direction. So they're looking at the trajectory of it, actually, right? They're looking at its course. They're looking at its trajectory. Now, based on its trajectory, its course, its path, its flight pattern, if it changes direction at all, then it's not a comet. That's what they're waiting to see, if it changes direction. Or is it just going to keep going past the sun? Now, when they talk about whatever, they don't usually go past the sun, right? They don't talk about anything. Apparently, we revolve around the sun at third, but we don't. Even when you see certain pictures, it's the sun and then everything else outside. Whatchamacallit. So it's going on the other side of the sun. It's currently hovering near the sun, but they're calling it Three-Eye Atlas. Third eye at last, maybe. They say that we're in the age of Aquarius, which is supposed to be air, truth, communication, those types of things. And those other things. Oh, okay. We have another question. Would you marry a singer? The way you gotta say is, would you marry a singer or actress? If you're talking to me, you have to say, would you marry a singer or actress? Um, Actress is the feminine word of that word. So I'm an actor, but I marry an actress. I don't know. I seen what's her name? She don't get a lot of credit. She funny. And she was in Scary Movie. Brenda from Scary Movie. What's her name? Her, Regina Hall. She was kissing Jordan Lucas. She's an actor. She's an actress. These actresses be having to kiss other actors. I don't know how I feel about that. They be on set for long days and periods of time, sometimes be months, with this other guy, and they gotta kiss this other guy. You spent how? Just say, if you want to marry an actress, she's working on a movie. Most likely in the movie, somebody gonna be kissing. It's a thing. So she gonna be on set for 3 months, 6 months. We don't know how long. For an extended period of time, and she gotta kiss this guy, and she getting paid to do it. She, you gotta say, she gonna get paid to kiss this person repeatedly. They gotta do the same multiple times. How many times they gotta kiss? Yeah, you gotta think about that. They just acting though, but they gotta do that. And so I'm be like, that one girl, she got on stage with Chris Brown. All it was the chair, the lights, the setting. Her legs went in the air. Why you doing? They say some people do things for sport. It looked like she might do certain for the sport of it. All I'm saying, she not even an actress, and she was up. Her legs went up in the air. She didn't even get paid to do that. It's a different type of. It's a different. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. Do I read cards? I got a lot of videos. I got a whole playlist. It's called Tarot Pharaoh. I'm like, I know the signs a little bit. I don't know the order. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, you got pages, you got pentacles, you got fire, or they could be wands. The wands is the fire. The water, that's the easy. That is all the cups. The cups are the chalices. You got cups and chalices, and then you got what they do. Oh, the pentacles. The pentacles is the pentacles. That's the earth energy, and then fire, air. What's the air? What they be saying for the air? Be like this little cloud that be blowing some air and shit. The cloud. What's the air shit? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What? The swords. The swords cut through the air. Double-edged sword, good and bad. We got some more gifts. Grazie. Prego. Grazie is how you say thank you in Italian. Prego is how you say you're welcome. 9 other companions. Companions. It's crazy. Ain't nothing. In the relationship, the good question is, how do you know when do you end the relationship? How do you end a relationship? That's the question. That's what the people really want to know. How do you end the relationship? Right? I ain't been doing my job. The corn cob. See? You see how I said that right there? Everybody know what's coming next. You know what's coming, because I said I ain't been doing my job. The corn cob. You got to put this together. All right? That's a bowl. It's vintage. I could tell you the day I got it. February 14th. It was a Valentine's Day. It was a gift to myself. Valentine's Day. That's when I got it. So how old is it? Depends on the year. Valentine's Day, 2024. Now that's the bowl. This is what they call a stem. Oh, this actually has another name, but everybody don't got that. Why do I say that? This is the first one. This is the corn cob. Then this one called Italy, because it was made in Italy. La Rocca. Italy, La Rocca. You see that? It just has a bowl, and then it's a stem. It's kind of loose. It's old. Everything get old. But they tell you don't get old. Now the thing is, it's not done, right? You need that one piece. No anime. Now what do I usually do? I go to the caveman. If I say caveman, I mean this one right here. It's the caveman one. It has a nice patina. Patina, Patina. Patina. It didn't come like this when I got it. When I got it, I got this one March 2025. March 2025. It didn't look like this. It was light skin. Is she pretty or is she light skin? Forget about it. It's not done, right? You gotta put it together. Tools. There. You see that? Now it's done. Now it's complete. You see that right here? This didn't come with it. But if you buy an expensive one, then they say, hey, it's an accessory. You know what I'm saying? You bite down a little easier. Not like that. Caveman. But this one, it's getting old. You see how old and beat up it is? It's old. It's beat up. It still works, though. It's still a bowl. It's still, all right, it's what's present. You gotta make sure things are present. Now, what am I gonna do? It's not a magic trick, all right? No trick. Do the magic trick all on camera. Boom. You gotta make sure things line up. You see that? You gotta make sure things line up. No. You see how it fit? Now it's usable. Are we done? No. Something at the beach. It's a fruit. A fruit at the beach, out of reach. From a tree. All right, you can eat it at the beach. Talking about fruit. Rhymes and riddles. That's the first word. I think you know what the first word is. Beach is out of reach. Beseech. Now, from there, you can walk down these type of streets. If you was actually in Italy, you could walk down these types of streets. So what type of street is it? It's a rocky road. That's a flavor of ice cream. Rocky road. You don't go down the rocky road. Cobblestone street. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? No. All right. Semantics. All right, semantics. Now you have multiple ways you can do this. I'm gonna go with the flamingo. Flamingo. We don't see flamingos too often. All right. I ain't gotta go Turks and Caicos. I ain't gotta go to Aruba to see flamingos. I just gotta go right there. You see that flamingo? So the question is though, how do you end a relationship? How do you want the relationship to end? Do you want a part of the relationship to end and you want to maintain communication with this person? Do you want to maintain communication with this person? You see what I'm saying? Do you want to stop? Like, I don't want a relationship where we do this and that anymore. We had a relationship, we started doing this and that. I don't want to do this, that, no more. We can keep an open line of communication. Or do you don't want the open line of communication either? How do you want the relationship? You don't want this part of the relationship. You want this part though. Or do you want the whole relationship to end? You don't want no parts of the relationship. Now, if you don't want no parts of the relationship, all you trying to figure out is how to get out of it. It don't matter how it ends. You got out of it, right? You see with Kanye, had Nike, Adidas, Gap, he got out the contract. It was bad, but he got out of it. He wanted out of it, he got out of it. How you get out of it? Now, if you don't want to have any more dealings, doesn't matter how you get out of it. So then the question is, how do you know when it's time to end the relationship? It's like, yeah, this has to end. Communication, no more. We used to do this. We're not doing this no more. How do you know that it's time to stop doing it? What am I talking about? It's going to depend on the person, the context, the situation. How do you know it's the end of the relationship? This relationship needs to end. What needs to happen? You see how it depends? Because is it that the same thing? Is it just that? Is the relationship this? Is the reason the relationship has to end the same reason this one has to end? Because what is it? Semantics. What about it? Why does it have to end? What is present that no longer needs or you want or no longer need to be present? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to generalize this as well. What needs to end or no longer be present? What is not present? I'm trying to wrap my head around this real quick. You hear what I'm saying? Like, what is it that is present or is not present that I need this relationship to end? Is it because a lot of things are present? I'm not sure. Let's add in a couple variables. It varies. Variables. Uh-oh. Let's just say this is present. And that's what you want. You got what you want. But you're not getting it from who you want it from. So why you want it from somewhere else? I'm not sure. You see what I'm saying? Or is it because there's other things that are present? I don't want this if all of these are there as well. Relationship gotta end. Mm.